while back I had a look at this prime location mod and I kind of gave up on it because it was a little bit vague of where you had to go, but I've had another persevere and I think I know where I've got to go now. So this is the Atlantic offices. It mentions Atlantic offices. Trouble is, I think what it is, you have to read you go to a submarine, and the last one I went to a submarine, I read a computer terminal, and by the time I got here, I've forgotten what the computer terminal said, you know, completely, I'm usually sit remembering things from 1 to 2 minutes, so it would be nice if in this mod, so you could listen to it or read it again, like wherever you are kind of thing. That would probably be a little bit handier. But basically, you know, you've got to go south of the Atlantic offices, so either somewhere around here, and you'll find a bunker. So listening post or an experimentation post or something like that. And I've actually come here for a while. I was looking around for about 20 minutes. I got to admit, I looked at somebody else's video in the end because I couldn't see crap. It doesn't help, of course, that the this area is crappy weather, crappy lighting. You know what? I think I've lost it again. I was literally just there. I think it's there. I think you see it up ahead now. I'm pretty sure that is it in the distance. But you can't see it, even this close to it. You can't. You can just about make it out from the rest of the background. So here it is. Military testing facility, GS69 or something. But that's where you go next on this mod. So let's try out the rest of this mod, see if I can crack it this time. Let's get the ever faithful shredder out, my exploding bullet gun. Apparently there's some big bosses or something. Oh, you require a key. Need a key card, okay. Feral Ghouls a go-go by the looks of it. Wow, that one was floating on no legs for a while there. Can't beat an exploding bullet gun, that's all I can say. The only thing is you've got to be careful not to hurt yourself though. Spinning meat. Reminds me, I haven't had a kebab in ages. Okay, so he seems to be in the subway system. Oh, I'm low on bullets. I did not realise that. Wow, how did I get low on bullets on this gun? Normally I've like 1,000 bullets or something normally. Oh, that's interesting. Can I get no further then? What's this? The roof's come down and crush some stuff? Alright. That was very silly of me. This is waiting. Oh, fuck it. Oh, that's interesting. I don't work out if I was actually on air or not. It was telling me my settings weren't high enough to actually be broadcasting, so I wasn't sure if I was broadcasting then or not. Hence the swearing. Alright, I think I'm broadcasting. Yeah. These ghouls aren't very... No, not very active at all, these ghouls. Seem to be rooted to the spot. Using my 50 cal gun is a bit overkill. Okay, let's carry on going. Have I wiped them all out? Remarkably effective, there's grenades there. Hello, we've got a glowing bugger over there. Dead end. I noticed my companion's not following me. Sometimes happens in modded game content. Is that another dead end? Oh, where do I go then? Just slightly annoying. Both those ways don't lead anywhere. So the only way to go now is back to where I came, isn't it? Hold on. Here we go. That was nearly had me for a second there. Let's enter the testing facility.
Approach and identify yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Law-abiding citizens will not be harmed.
Oh yeah, that's nice. As soon as you say it, you start shooting. That's a long drop. Long old drop, but is that the only way to go? Yeah, that's why they've given you armour. That's why they've given you armour here, in case you haven't got your own armour on, or you haven't got any full damage leggings, leg pieces. You can just drop down here if you need to. Actually, has that got jetpack on it, that armour? It hasn't, has it?
Detecting sentient life. Alert level elevated.
Bloody assaultrons. Assaultrons can be a real pain. Right, there was some... nice little place there for some supplies. Only accessible if you've got a jetpack though. Are there any other little bits like that? Hello, where does this lead to? Oh, a safe. That's quite cool. Are there any other little nooks that you can drop in on the way down? Yeah, just that one, but there's nothing. There's nothing through there. No way out from there. Any other little nooks? No, I think that was it. So let's just go back down to the ground. Go back down to the bottom. Have some of your stuff. I'm guessing this is a vault. It looks like a vault anyway. It's got a vault door, yeah. Yeah. I wonder what vault number this is, or this is... maybe this is a secret unnumbered vault, perhaps. I don't think I've seen that before. Skeleton with his head wedged in the door. That's not the ideal way to go, is it? But that's what it is.
Analysis. Hello. Beginning lethal force neutralization operation.
Oh yeah, that's the way to do it. And he was blocking some stuff off. I don't need any of this stuff. Why do I always insist on picking stuff up when I can make whatever I need whenever I want to? It's just force of habit. Okay, mega monorail project. The Mega Monorail project's goal was to create a feasible and reliable method of transporting large groups of people either under or overground at high speeds. The current design is modelled similarly to the standard monorail design with an overhead track. The main difference is its size, with 3 floors and a much greater occupant capacity. This current design being used in this facility is being used to test the long-term effects of high-speed travel with many occupants in a closed environment. That sounds like a stupid experiment. Status warning: several critical issues have been detected. Recommend maintenance before attempting to operate monorail. Schedule: monorail is scheduled to run every half hour. Servicing is required at least once every 6 months. Commands: start monorail, stop monorail, open monorail door, toggle monorail ramp, open security door. Let's start. Connection to door has been disabled. Facility is in emergency lockdown. So does that mean that none of these options is available at the moment? Yeah. Okay, so I need to power it up, do I? I need to power it up so I can open the door and then I suppose get on the monorail and travel somewhere. I'm not too sure I would trust the monorail, but I'm guessing that's where this is going. Oh yeah, I eat sentry bots for breakfast. Okay, any consoles for me to read here? Any notes for me to pick up? Any holotapes to be discovered? I think that's just a little bit of a broken robot. So let's continue downwards. Prototype testing area. Bound to be more robots. Another drop down area. That door is not openable, and this door can be opened. More armor. I think I'll take the fusion core just in case fusion cores get low. So it's another drop down. Is there anything on the side that I can hover to and investigate? No, it looks like a straight drop. Alright, there's a dominator here. Can be tricky.
Intruder, identify yourself.
Analysis. Potential perimeter breach. Begin.
Let's get Shredder out. I know I'm a little bit over there on bullets, but
Scanning.
Shredder does the job. Yeah, I know there's a legendary Dominator around here somewhere. Still there. Oh, there's a few legendary Dominators around.
Enemy presence still detected. AO not secure.
I failed to help out a couple of settlements. I can't help it if they're being attacked when I'm busy with
Enemy combatants,
missions.
reveal yourself. You
No,
are merely delaying the inevitable.
no, I'm going to kill you. I'm not going to reveal myself. That would be foolish. A foolish tactic.
Scanning.
There you are.
Enemy combatant reacquired. Weapons free. Nothing.
Woohoo, that was a big explosion. Oh, is this lorry going to blow up that I'm sitting on? Let's just move out of the way in case that lorry, no, the bus, I thought the bus or whatever I was sitting on might blow up, but I think I'm okay. There was a Lieutenant Gutsy in this. I don't know if I've ever seen a Lieutenant Gutsy before. Terminal. Liberty Prime, there's a lot of reading. Liberty Prime project. Attempt to reconnection, alright, maintenance required. Current test information. Liberty Prime prototype number 1. Live fire exercise, blah blah blah. Date the same day as the bombs fell. Additional notes: in this test, we're repeating 3 newer Liberty Prime models against many robot attackers in a free-fall environment. This test will look at identifying weaknesses of the current model. So this looks like this was, yeah, this test probably didn't go ahead because it was meant to happen the day that the yeah. This test has shown that when overwhelmed, the newer model can fail severely in tactics and survivability. During the test, the capsule was damaged by one of Prime's nukes, which disabled our communication equipment, which has prevented us from shutting down the robot opponents. We have requested a maintenance team to resolve the issue, which should be done after midday. Currently, the robots pose no threat, as they have all entered standby mode. As long as no one sets off their sensors by entering the test chamber, they should remain dormant until maintenance arrives. Oh, well, yeah, I think I may have... I think I just did Liberty Prime's job for it by smashing everything up. View previous test records. Yeah, not working. Okay, fair enough. Let's get out of here. So where does this door? Where does this door go to? Inaccessible. Right, since I'm already over in Kawali, let's pick up some more stuff. There's another legendary Dominator. Dominator, oppressor of the free. Oh, and there's that Lieutenant Gutsy.
Ready to have their ass kicked!
Not me. I think you might be, since you seem to not be coming after me. You're dead. You're one-shotted you, mate. You was a bit, that one was a bit tougher. Hello.
I know what to do if I found something.
Sorry, Mr. Handy, but you are showing up red. Right, there we have a Liberty Prime that's died. It's not going to come back to life, is it? It's had a failure. Although I have heard there's supposed to be a monster or a boss here that you can't defeat. Apparently like a Liberty Prime or something you can't defeat unless it's been updated. Oh, hello Amos. Get a job, you bum. Oh, what? Oh wait, that's me. Oh, you ain't got a job either. Alright. Just got in from scuba diving, feeling tired. Alright, I just totally missed your messages there, mate. Cool, so you've had a good day scuba diving, have you? Oh yeah, you ain't got a job. I thought you would have sorted it by now. Look at that, single shot on a bloody well Dominator. I'm just too good for my own boots at this game now. Mind you, I'm quite a high level, I suppose. I'm just doing this mod that I started a while back and I couldn't work out how to finish it off and I gave up on it. So I've come back to it now. Hello, there's a sentry bugger up ahead. Oh, alright. I didn't know you went scuba diving in the sea last week, to be honest. You looking to do that for a job or just for fun? You're not planning to see if you can get like do a course and become an instructor or something fancy like that? Well, I'm assuming it's down again. This mod seems to be taking me to the centre of the earth. Just for fun, eh? Okay, well, as long as you're having fun, that's the main thing. Is my volume high enough? That's true, you don't want to get blamed for someone dying. Yeah, this is very true. Don't want to take responsibility quite as heavy as that, do you? Right, there's another terminal. I see another Sentinel Prime up ahead. Right, Liberty Prime, so I was saying their name wrong. Liberty Prime project, is that the same as before? Oh god, there's a lot of information there. Project goal, no less than the creation of the most powerful combat robot that Battlefield has ever seen, with the express goal of liberating occupied Anchorage, Alaska from its Chinese aggressors. Summary, United States Army has succeeded in contracting both Robco and General Atomics International to work on their first joint project. The robot they create, Liberty Prime, will be the very embodiment of American military might, a walking, talking, nuke-tossing hero who will remind the world what it means to be a superpower. Project start. Various different designs are being created and tested to ensure the robot is reliable and efficient. Mr. House has taken great interest in this project and has regularly assisted with designing Liberty Prime. At this rate, work should begin on Prime in a few weeks. Project Update 1. Great progress has been made on the creation of Liberty Prime's chassis and programming, as it is estimated to only take a few more months to complete. Next, we will need to work on the development of his weapons and power systems. Members of the team have already been assigned to start designing these systems. Mr. House has been helping manage this project and has regularly assisted with tasks like programming. Project Update number 2. The chassis has been fully completed along with the robot's complex programming. Development of his weapon systems has already started, but the team is having issues finding a reliable power source small enough to fit inside Prime. Honeywell joked about Prime's eye lasers, calling them the Liberty lasers. This has actually stuck with the team as is now an official name of his laser weapons. Mr. House has ordered one of the prototypes to be shipped to a Robco facility for him to personally test and work on. Let's just say General Atomics were not happy. Letter to General Chase. Oh, blimey. I'm sorry, but you're being completely unrealistic. There is simply no way the robot will be combat ready in 3 months. The chassis is complete, all weapon systems are online, and the voice module has been programmed as requested. But power consumption is still our primary concern, and neither Drs. Honeywell nor Park have yet found an acceptable solution. We had hoped to subcontract Voltec and and utilise the talents of Dr. Braun, but apparently he's gone on into seclusion, working on one of their own projects, and they couldn't reach him at this point if they wanted to. So that's out. I'll give it to you straight, General. This is the biggest robot the world has ever seen, and we just haven't been able to find a power source small enough and powerful enough to get the damn thing running with all its systems online. In 3 months, we might be able to guarantee the robot can walk into downtown Anchorage, but all of his weapon systems will be offline. Maybe you can just step on the Red Chinese. Well, that's too long of a blinking letter. That's too long of a story thing for a mod. It would be right if I wasn't streaming it. After many weeks of foul tested searches, I've contacted General Chase explaining our power problems. We are continuing to experiment with various alternatives, such as a lighter chassis, weaker weapons, and slower movement to reduce power drain. Mr. House is still assisting with the project, but appears to have taken interest in a personal project he is working on. And unfortunately, the project has not been completed. Was not completed before the liberation of Anchorage, Alaska, meaning this project has been classified as a failure, but the military has insisted we finish the project as Liberty Prime will be useful in the future. An incomplete version with power issues has been shipped to Washington DC, where it will be stored for emergency usage. This version has the power capacity to move but not use any of its weaponry. Mr. House has had very little interaction with the project since it was deemed a failure and has not visited the facility since. Right, so does this mean I've got to go to Washington DC next? Look for the new robot or something. See, I'm not sure you saw the first video of this, Amos, but it's a mod, and you kind of got to look for clues on terminals to know where you've got to go. Our latest prototype is able to use all of its weaponry and move at the same time. However, this is due to the heavily reduced armour and weight of the chassis, which has made the robot susceptible to anything from small arms to grenades. Fortunately, the military has acquired a contract with Mass Fusion for their beryllium agitator, which is planned to be used to help with Prime's power issues. If all goes well, Liberty Prime should be fully operational within the next few months. Mr. House appears to have abandoned the project and is working on a personal project back in Las Vegas. We will have to continue work without him. Oh. Wow, main test chamber. Oh, please don't let there be any more information. So that's just telling you about a new Fat Man, a faster loading Fat Man, basically. So maybe that's the weapon you can pick up here. Auto loading Fat Man project. I if I just read this. Yeah, so that may be the super weapon that you're supposed to be able to pick up in part of this mod. A quick reloading Fat Man. That sounds like a recipe for disaster. Alright, so that's everything. Alright, let's get out of here. Right. Can I come out here? Yes. Is this Liberty Prime? Oh, it's ready to go.
Designation. Liberty Prime.
Yeah.
Operational assessment.
Whoa!
All systems nominal. Primary directive. War. Comprehensive engage.
Why did that grenade hurt me more than it hurt it? Most annoying. Let's get me whirlwind out. Time to reap the whirlwind.
Is a preferable alternative to communism.
Doesn't seem to want to die.
Freedom is the sovereign right of every American.
Die, you sod. That's it. Are you going to blow up as well? Can I loot it? No, you can't even loot it. You think there was some steel on board? What's this black swirling? Why is there a black swirling thing? That's just some smoke from where I've shot it, is it? Where do I go to now? Alright, there's some things over in the distance. Are they worth looking at? Oh, there was a research and development place for a reloading Fat Man. Maybe this is it. Personally, I think a reloading Fat Man has got the most dangerous weapon in the game, isn't it? It's going to end up killing you. I very rarely use a Fat Man in the game, but 1 or 2 times I have used it. It's blown me up invariably. It's hit like a twig on the way to the enemy and blown up in my face. That seems to be the way with the Fat Man gun. It's another suit of armour. I'll say that for this mod. There's lots of armour available. Oh, there's that commie blaster. Let's have it then. Let's have it. Let's take this fusion core. I'm not sure how low I am on fusion cores. Oh, I've got 39 fusion cores. I think I should be alright.
Can't pick this.
Oh, I've not found any bloody keys yet. There was a door early on that needed a key, and I haven't seen any keys. This could be annoying. Because that looks like it's the only way out. Is there another... No, I can't see any sign of any other little rooms. That's the one... Oh yeah, that was the one I was in when I was fighting, wasn't it? This door was inaccessible. Oh. I know this is where I came into this room. They wouldn't want to go out that way though, I'm sure. Mind you, there's no bloody key. At least I haven't found any bloody key anyway. That's bloody annoying. Right, Freedom Prime hasn't got a key. Is there anything down here? No. Oh, it's a box. Let it have keys in it, thank you very much. There's the key card. In the middle of the room. If anyone come in here to do this mission, it's in the middle of the room. Alright, now let's go out this door. Right, just lift back to the top of the back out of the facility maybe. Yeah, that's a good idea, cuz especially if you're off at the moment. Maybe I'm actually, yeah, I'm not gonna be quite up that way, but yeah, I'm coming up. Yeah, I'll have to think about that actually. It's a good idea because I'm gonna start looking for a job after my after my birthday. Gonna start trying to be less of a lazy bum and start looking for a job. So it's got to be done, I suppose. Since I haven't won the lottery yet. All right, this is where I came in before. Yeah, so I think I've seen everything here now. I'm still not sure if this is the end of the mod or not. Or have I got to go to find the other Liberty Prime in the middle of DC? The trouble with PS4 doesn't really explain, because of the limitations that are set on it by Sony. Doesn't really give you any missions, so you don't know if you've succeeded the mission or what, because it doesn't actually give you a proper breakdown of them, which is a bit confusing. Yeah, anyway, Amos, hopefully I will see you sometime. I'll have to come up maybe after my birthday, if you haven't got a job yet, and we can hang out and whatever. Alright, I think I'm going to finish this up now because I've got no idea if this mission is finished or not. Whether there's more to do after that. I've defeated that Liberty Prime. And I think that might have been the end boss actually. I think that may have been it. I've picked up the weapon, which was a reloading. Let's try that out actually. Let's try that new weapon out. What was it called? Commie Blaster. I've got 154 mini nukes. Oh look, they're all loaded up in one go there. Let's have a quick little play with this. If I can find some enemies. Oh, I've got a good idea. When was the last time I was in Quincy? Maybe I should go to Quincy and try out my new weapon. Or maybe I should give the children of Atom the gift of atom bombs. Create houses around here somewhere, isn't it? Maybe I should lay the smacketh down on them with some atom bombs. Actually, what I'd do, I'd go to Quincy because I hate the gunners. I can go to Quincy and blow their bloody heads. Oh, it's been cleared. I must have cleared it recently. That's a shame. Where can I go where I can let the bombs fly? That's been cleared recently as well. Where's the Gunners HQ? That's around here somewhere. Gunners HQ, somewhere near Merkwater. Gunners Plaza. Let's go to Gunners Plaza. Give them the gift of commie bombs. Commie blaster bombs. See how it works. So from my experience, the nuclear launcher, the I can't remember what it's called now. Fat Man launchers, the mini nuke launchers tend to be a bloody disaster. On my Xbox playthrough at the moment, I thought I'd have a little go with the Fat Man for once, and all I did was kill myself. I kept hitting the sides of buildings and blowing myself up. Right, now, are they home? I appear to have died. What colourful lights there were, though. Yeah, I did think that weapon may have some detriments in the fact it's yeah, it's a walking disaster area. Did I get a face of my own nuke there? I think I probably did. That's what happens. You hit a bloody tree or something like that, or it hits a branch of a tree, and it just yeah, blows up in your face basically. Mind you, I was surprised it killed. Was I already? I have to go look back at the video. Was I already weakened before that one went off? I wasn't too sure. God, I wouldn't have thought one bomb would have killed me. Not with my armour on and the level that I'm at, with all the toughness and whatever perks I've got. Anyway, maybe I'll give it one more go. I won't go quite so crazy with the. Won't be quite so trigger happy on it this time. See what happens. Mind you, you can't really see what's going on, can you? All you can see is a blur of explosions. Oh, I'm back here again. Oh, pantaloons. Let's go back to Gunners Plaza. See if I can kill myself again. Come on, load up. All right. Yeah, exactly the same thing. There's a tree just there. And I think what it is as well, this seems to be firing out... Was it my mistake or was it firing out a few bullets at a time? It looked like it was firing a number of mini nukes at the same time. And I think about four, it looked like 4 mini nukes flew out the end of my weapon, hit a tree just in front of me, blew up in my face, and effectively killed me, very effectively. Well, anyway, that's it then. I'm not going to go back and do it again, or I might do it, but not to bore you lot with. So, cheers for watching this video anyway, and yeah, catch you another time maybe. Please subscribe if you can be bothered. Bye.